Good, the Bad, and the Prehistoric is launching on Kickstarter March 16th. So make sure you head over to the pre-launch page and click the Notify Me on Launch button so you don't miss out on this great series about dinosaurs and cowboys. How much cooler can you get than that? The Good, the Bad, and the Prehistoric launching March 16th on Kickstarter. We'll see you there. Hey folks, it's me, Martin, Cosmic Times. How's everybody doing? We're getting ready to launch this Kickstarter. I just want to verify that, keep trying to check that things are going live, but things keep freezing on me here. I just want to be sure that the video is now playing and everybody can see and hear me. Hopefully you can. I'm just going to check on my phone to be on the safe side. Let's see here. What's going down? We'll tune in to watch live.
Hear me? Hopefully you can.
I hear me on the delay, so we're good to go. We're going to launch the Kickstarter for The Good, the Bad, and the Prehistoric. Play that little promo clip one more time as I get ready. The Good, the Bad, and the Prehistoric is launching on Kickstarter March 16th. So make sure you head over to the pre-launch page and click the Notify Me on Launch button so you don't miss out on this great series about dinosaurs and cowboys. How much cooler can you get than that? The Good, the Bad, and the Prehistoric launching March 16th on Kickstarter. We'll see you there. So there we go. That's what The Good, the Bad, and the Prehistoric is. It's the story of dinosaurs and cowboys. How much cooler can you get than that? I think I just said that. This book was conceived by Zach Bassett and myself. We were having a brainstorming session one night, trying to figure out what to do next. We just wrapped a project, and we were trying to come up with some new concept. And Zach was like, well, maybe we should mash two genres up, maybe mix things up. And we were throwing ideas back and forth of things to mix up, things to do, types of genres to crisscross. And he blurted out, what about dinosaurs and cowboys? And I was like, yes, that's it, dinosaurs and cowboys. And for the longest time, the book was called Dinosaurs and Cowboys until we, I don't know, one night we were brainstorming title ideas and came up with The Good, the Bad, and the Prehistoric. Runner-up was A Fistful of Dinos, as opposed to A Fistful of Dollars. So that may be the next the sequel to The Good, the Bad, and the Prehistoric. This will be a Kickstarter for the very first issue. It is 100% complete and ready to go to the printer, so there'll be no delays in getting it to you, the backers, if you choose to back this project. We're about 2 minutes away from going live, so I'm just going to vamp a little bit and talk about it. There will be some early backer bonuses, so if you're one of the first people to back this project, get to it. One of the backer bonuses are anybody that pledges at a physical level will receive one of these wicked cool bookmarks. How cool, or not bookmarks, already thinking ahead to stretch goals. One of these wicked cool keychains. I just ordered these on a whim the other day. It's kind of for something fun. I think they came out really good. So this will be, if you're one of the first, I think 20 backers at a physical level, you will receive one of these absolutely free, no strings attached. How cool is that? There will also be a special, we have our collector's box set in the style of the Deep Space Tragedy box set where we recently did. We're going to be putting in all the variants into one box. You can use that box and to collect issues 2 and 3, and they'll all go together nicely in that box. This will be your chance to get the box. It's $65 normally, and it includes a variant that's only available in this Kickstarter in that box. However, if you're an early backer within the first 48 hours, it's going to be $50. So we're going to go over that in just a second, but let's get ready to launch this thing. Let's make myself there. Okay. We're about a minute away, so I got to start the process. Let's prepare to launch. Yes, I agree to this. Our goal is $2,500, and we have until April 4th to do it. Hopefully, you guys can help us get there. We're looking forward to that. That's where the money's going to go. If we get it, reach our funding goal. I agree to the terms, and it is 1 p.m., so let's launch. It says launch now. I did launch it. It's taking a minute, I guess. And there it is. The Good, the Bad, and the Prehistoric is now live. So congratulations, your project is now live on Kickstarter. We have 19 days to reach our goal of $2,500. This is the first issue of a time-bending 3-issue miniseries about cowboys and dinosaurs. That's what this book is. It's a time-bending tale of dinosaurs and cowboys. The Good, the Bad, and the Prehistoric is an exciting story about the Old West, but not as you know it. In our story, the horses and beasts of burden have been replaced with dinosaurs, and the indigenous people are now mysterious cavemen. This reimagining of the classic Western genre follows Joel. That's him right there. Joel, a young man who has been put on a journey with the dying wish of his caveman friend. He will be joined by his mother and the morally ambiguous Cormac. Joel's journey is made even more dangerous by the evil Bacher and his gang as they are after the item that was entrusted to the boy. It's a fun, fast-paced story for readers of all ages. Yes, this is an all-ages book, not in the sense that it's a kid's book. It's not like written for children. This is an all-ages book and that it's for readers of any age. One of the things that bothered me about comics in the 90s and going to the early aughts was there seemed to be a definite delineation between comics for kids and comics for adults. And that seems to have spread even further as the adult comics are more adult and the kid comics are more kiddie. So with the Good, the Bad, and the Prehistoric, we're trying to merge those two together. We kind of call it the quote-unquote Pixar effect, where if you watch a Pixar film like WALL-E, kids love it, adults love it. It's kind of that merging that we're trying to do with this book. Part of the inspiration for the story and the whole concept of the Good, the Bad, and the Prehistoric, Zach Bassett and I are fans of the Disney films of the 70s and 80s, like your Pete's Dragons, your Black Holes, your Trons, and those kind of movies where the Walt Disney Company was being very experimentative, and they were making films for the whole family. And that's what we're trying to do with this book. It's a comic for the whole family, for grandpa, dad, the boy, or the girl. Anybody can read this book, for any reader of any and all ages. And we hope that people catch on to that and pick it up for that particular reason. I'm going to keep going through the campaign here. We have our early backer bonus that I was talking about. The first 25 backers, so I have to order more. The first 25 backers will receive one of these awesome keychains featuring this really cool logo. I don't know if you've seen the logo. If you look closely at it, it's a dinosaur, but the shape of its mouth makes out a cowboy. Get it? Dinosaurs and cowboys. This was designed by Zach Bassett, again, co-creator of the series, co-writer of the series, and great logo creator. This can be yours if you're one of the first 25 backers that back at a physical reward tier. You receive this really cool Good, the Bad, and the Prehistoric key ring at no additional charge as a gift. Thanking you for just backing this, for being the first people to back this project. The second is a special offer for the first 48 hours of the campaign. The $65 collector's box set will be discounted to $50 just for the first 48 hours. This will be a special collector's box featuring all 4 covers, including the special foil stamped variant, only offered inside the box for this campaign. Let me just check something real quick whilst I'm going to make myself full screen here. My dogs, that's the problem I'm having doing this video. My dogs are just running around everywhere. I just want to double check something with Facebook here whilst we continue on talking about the Good, the Bad, and the Prehistoric. Again, another long title, a mouthful of a title. Not sure why I keep picking these long titles, but let's see. I just want to be sure that we're definitely live to everybody public. We're not. Now we are. So if you're just now realizing we were not public with this video, so I'm going to go back through and talk about the project just a little bit more. We were live on YouTube, but not on Kickstarter, as it turns out. Or not on Kickstarter. Not on Facebook, as it turns out. So we're live now. So let's switch back over. I'm going to go through the campaign one more time real quick. Let's see. Let's put switch to this. There's the campaign. I'm going to play the campaign video for you, just so you know what the project is all about. If you can't hear it, let me know. Right now, I can tell you about a project. I can finally talk to you about the good, the bad, and the good. It's an exciting story about the Old West, but not as you know it. In our story, dinosaurs and man exist side by side in the untamed wild frontier. In this time-bending tale, horses and other beasts of burden have been replaced with dinosaurs, and the indigenous people are now represented by mysterious cavemen. Our main character is Joel, a young boy who, along with his mother and the morally ambiguous Cormac, set out on a quest, trying to stay one step ahead of the evil Bacher and his gang. It's a fun, fast-paced adventure for readers of all ages. Conceived and written by Zach Bassett and myself, it has taken us nearly half a decade to get this first issue made. And after such a long journey of ups and downs, I think we finally have an amazing product to present to you. I'm sure you will enjoy this book, and I certainly hope you support it. We have reward tiers to appeal to the casual reader or the hardcore collector. We have digital rewards, we have variant covers, we even have a special collector's box set. We've tried to include something for everyone and for every budget. The first issue is 100% complete and ready to go to press, so you will not have to wait long for your rewards. And your support of this project will go to help offset the cost incurred during the production of the first issue. We'll also cover the printing and shipping of all the rewards, and any leftover funds is going to go directly into the already in production issue 2. So grab your dinosaur, saddle up, and prepare for a fun, fantastic journey into an all-new, all-different, wild, wild west with the good, the bad, and the prehistoric. Thanks in advance for your support, and as always, stay kind. All right, all right. For the people that are just now joining us, we're already 19% of our goal. How awesome is that? Let's see. We have 9 backers so far already on. Thank you so much for everybody who's backed it so far. I'll check those names out in just a second. I just want to take a minute to talk about the project again real quick for people who might not have been watching because the Facebook thing wasn't activated just yet. We have an early backer bonus. Excuse me. We have 2 special offers for early backers. Pardon me. Only the first 25 backers who back at a physical reward receive this awesome keychain designed by Zach Bassett. See, it's a dinosaur. You turn its head sideways, you can see it's a cowboy in his mouth. These are going to be free. For the first 25 backers who back at a physical reward tier, because we got to be mailing you something, we're going to drop this key ring in with your rewards. Now, also, our second early backer bonuses. We have our special collector's box set, which is going to feature all four covers of the main cover, the 2 regular variants, and the special foil stamped variant that will be only available in this Kickstarter. We're going to have it available elsewhere, but through this Kickstarter, the only way to get it is in that box set. It includes all 4 covers, like I said. Let's take a look at the covers. Let's get this bigger so we can look at these covers. This is our main cover. This is by MJ Erickson. This was designed by, I think, MJ and Zach together. They both worked on this cover. It's our main characters. You have Joel, his mother, and Cormac. And in the background, we have a guy riding a dinosaur. Why not? Because it's the good, the bad, and the prehistoric. Our cover B by Jose Garcia. It kind of has an anime feel to it, a manga feel to it. I love this cover. It has energy to it. It's very kinetic in its design. And this will be our B cover. This will be readily available. It's in the campaign. You can pledge if you like this cover, you can get just this cover, or you can get it with the other covers. Then we have this one. This is the first time I think I'm showing this cover online. This cover is by Ryan Miller. These are limited to 500 pieces. That's all we're going to produce of this cover. He did this in watercolor. He did it, I think, did a live stream painting it in watercolor. It's our main caveman character riding his dinosaur. Got little copies on the cactus. I think he did an amazing job. I'm going to talk about it a little bit later, but you can get this as a, you can actually get the original art for this cover as a reward tier as well. Now this is the one, this, I know it doesn't look exciting right now, but this is going to be green stamped foil. It's going to be shiny, reflective, and it's going to look awesome. This is our special cover that's only available right now in the box set. I think we're only printing 200 of these, and that's it. So the only way to get this cover right now would be if you back at the box set reward tier. We'll talk about the box set in just a minute. So those are the covers for the good, the bad, and the prehistoric. I think we'd have some great covers, very diverse, very different covers, and they all look great in my opinion. Let's talk about the reward tiers. You can get a digital reward for just $4. You get the book digitally. But for $4 more, for $8 plus shipping, you can get cover A. That's it right there. Also includes the digitals. Plus we have add-ons. It's the first time we have add-ons. We'll get into that in a minute. You can get issue B for $10 plus shipping. You can get issue C, it's $15 plus shipping. This, like I said, this is limited only to 500 units. It's cover art by Ryan Miller. It's gorgeous. Also includes the PDF of the comic. You can get a digital set. We did this last time for the Deep Space Tragedy set. It was pretty popular, so we're doing it again. This is all the books we put out in 2020 and 2021. This will include in digital format. This will include the Good, the Bad, and the Prehistoric, obviously. The digital editions for Deep Space Tragedy 1 through 4. The digital edition for Decisions of Minor Variation, and the digital editions for From Blood 1 through 3. You get all those for $27 if you're into digital comics. For $35, you can get all 3 covers. We showed these covers. Cover A, cover B, and cover C for $35. Get you that. And there's only 25 of those available because of the limited print runs on some of these books. For $45, you have our basic box set. This will just include cover A and cover B. Plus the digital collection, and it'll be a really cool box set, which I'm going to find for you. This what the box set is going to look like. The exterior, the interior is going to be printed out as well. If you purchase the Deep Space Tragedy box set or any of the Inverse Press box sets, you know these are high quality boxes with really cool graphics on them. Then we have our early backer bonus. This is the one you want to go with. Let's see, 55 hours left to go on this. This is only for the first, it says 55 hours, but only for the first 48 hours, supposedly. It includes all 4 covers, cover A, cover B, cover C, and the foil stamped cover that's only right now available in this box set. If you're early backer, you can score that for $50. For $60, you can get a Zach Bassett original sketch cover. Now, Zach does some amazing covers. Let me see if I can find one for you. He did, see, it's under there. This is one he did for the last campaign for Decisions. That's Jonah Hex. You know, most guys just do the front cover, and that's cool. Zach sometimes feels the need to stretch it out across the front and back. So this is what he did for this. I think this is a beautiful cover. You can score an original art piece by Zach Bassett on a Good, the Bad, and the Prehistoric sketch cover as well, if you would like. We are limited to 3 of those in this this reward tier. Let's see what else we have. Next up, Ryan Miller. For the first time, he's doing some sketch covers for us. Now, Ryan's the one that did this cover. And so he's volunteered to do 3 sketch covers for the project. So if you're interested, you can get a original blank Good, the Bad, and the Prehistoric cover with a Ryan Miller sketch on it, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Now for $65, we have the box set. This is the one that's currently available as the early backer bonus, but you can get it after the early backer time has passed. So act quickly, it'll go back up to $65. Now here we have for $165, we have the limited original collector's box, original art collector's box. So this will include all the stuff in the collector's box, all 4 covers, plus a sketch cover by Zach, which we've already seen his amazing work, and a sketch cover by Ryan. So you get 2 sketch covers in this box set. Like I said, it includes the collector's box, cover A, cover B, cover C, cover D, a sketch cover by Zach, and a sketch cover by Ryan Miller of a character of your choice. You know, Ryan is very good with the dinosaurs and the robots. So if that's what you're into, I definitely would recommend having Ryan whip up one of those for you. Then for $200, you can get, let's see, the original cover art. The only actual original cover art for the series that's been hand done is this. This is Ryan Miller. He did it in watercolor. It's a beautiful painting. It's 12 by 16. It can be yours for how much we're selling it for? $200. Definitely, if you're an art collector, this is one to get. This will be, as I said, the Good, the Bad, and the Prehistoric will be distributed through Diamond, so this will be a cover that will be out in the wild eventually. So this is your chance to grab it at a decent price before it explodes. So yeah, you can pick up this original piece of art for $200. And that's pretty much the campaign. There is something else I should tell you about. Let me pull this up. Do you remember the Deep Space Tragedy campaign we just wrapped up? We teamed up with Inverse Press, and we created a special print that if you purchased both, if you backed both Kickstarters at a physical reward tier, you got the print. And it featured characters from Deep Space Tragedy and Vicious Circus, recreating the Fleetwood Mac Rumors cover. That was so popular, we decided to do it again with the Ramones cover. So now you can get characters from, it has 2 characters from Inverse Press's The Four Horsemen, Last Ride of the Four Horsemen series, plus 2 characters from our book together where it said, normally would say Ramones, it says Cowboys here, and that is available through if you back both campaigns. You have to back the Good, the Bad, and the Prehistoric, and back to this. And this Kickstarter right here, The Last Ride of the Four Horsemen, hardcover steampunk apocalypse. You only have 5 days to back this, but if you back this, your name goes on a list, and you back our book. We compare the two lists. We find all the names that match, and they will all receive a special lithograph by Rando Dixon. That's a tribute to the Ramones cover, or Ramones album cover. If you're familiar with it, you definitely will recognize this. I have to add that to the campaign that's not in there right now, but this is a special crossover thing. So again, back The Good, the Bad, and the Prehistoric, back Last Ride of the Four Horsemen, and receive this print absolutely free, no strings attached. So that's about it. I just wanted to go over that, tell you what's happening. Already 22% of goal. That's great. Thank you to everybody who's already backed the project. Let's see, I have to go to my dashboard to do that. So let me make that a hidden thing. I mean, just to see that. Let's see who's already backed this project. Let's see. All right, we got 13 backers. Let's see what we got. Dan Bolstein, thank you. It says Demon Phil, thank you. Patricia, thank you. Nate's always there. Nate picked up, let's see. Looks like he picked up 2 things. I'll have to look into that. Steve, Danny, Travis Gibb right there. Thank you so much, Travis. William, Russell, Heidi. Darn Heidi, you would get a book anyways. Thank you so much for backing the project. First backer for the project was Jonathan Hedrick. So thank Jonathan. You were backer number 1. So all of these backers that backed at a physical level, looks like everybody has so far, is going to receive one of these wicked cool keychains in with their reward. So make sure you're one of the first 25 backers if you want to score one of those key rings. Again, thank you so much for everybody who's backed the project. So we have 13 backers. It's greatly appreciated. I really appreciate the early support, especially. We're doing the middle of the day on a work day, so I understand that people don't see this. That's why we're going to run the early backer bonus for the first 48 hours of the campaign. But definitely only the first 25 get that key ring. So that's it. The Good, the Bad, the Prehistoric, A Time-Bending Tale of Dinosaurs and Cowboys. Again, please check it out. I'll put the link in the comments. I should do that right now. I don't know what the holdup is. Let's see, comments. Here we go. Thanks, Heidi. I'm gonna put this in here just so people can back the project. That's a link, direct link to the project. Thanks, Travis. Thanks, Upside. This is really the first the last few Kickstarters we've done have been projects that we've kind of brought new life back into, like From Blood, coloring it and putting it back out. Deep Space Tragedy, collecting it in a box set. Decisions, it was a continuation of a series that was worth 3 brand new stories. But this is the first brand new launch of a whole new series that we've done in a long time. Actually, the last time we launched a new series with Cosmic Times was Sugar Boogers, and that was a few years back. So I'm thrilled to be launching The Good, the Bad, and the Prehistoric. It's a book that Zach and I have been working on for literally years, literally 5 years. We've been working on this project. Like I said, he came up with the idea one day. We were going back and forth trying to come up with different genres we could match up, and he just blurted out The Good, the Bad, and the Prehistoric, and I was like, yes. I know he blurted out Dinosaurs and Cowboys. And I was like, yes, that's the way to go. And like I said, we called the book Dinosaurs and Cowboys for the longest time. And then one day we were brainstorming titles and came up with The Good, the Bad, and the Prehistoric. I think the title sums up what the book is all about. Again, this is an all ages book. It's not all ages in that it's for children. It's for everybody. It's for adults. It's for kids. It's for senior citizens. Anybody should be able to pick this book up and enjoy it. We wrote it with that in mind. Like I said earlier, we were inspired by the Disney films of the 1970s and 80s. Like I said, your Pete's Dragon, you'll find one of the characters is very similar to a character from Pete's Dragon. We took inspiration from that. We pulled stuff from just different concepts that the Disney company was doing back in the late 70s and early 80s. And we wanted to make a series that everybody could enjoy. Like I say, it's for kids, it's for adults, it's for readers of all ages. And hopefully that comes across in the pages of the book. It's not ultra violent, but it's also not pandering to children either. So again, I hope you check it out. Hope you like the project. I'm very, very proud of how the book came out. It was a story by myself and Zach Bassett, art by MJ Erickson under the direction of Zach. He did all the breakdowns for the book. We have our covers, cover A by MJ with help from Zach. cover B from Jose Garcia, cover C from Ryan Miller, and then the final logo, foil stamped logo cover is again Zach Bassett designed the logo, so that's his cover. Hope everybody supports the project. Hope everybody checks it out. You definitely, if you follow me on social media or Cosmic Times on social media, you're going to get inundated with a lot of good, the bad, and the prehistoric over the next few days. We have stretch goals planned out, so if we can hit that goal, the quicker we hit that goal, the quicker we unlock some of those stretch goals. Pretty cool stuff we have planned out. But again, early backers, make sure you back this project. Take advantage of that early backer bonus. Get that free key ring if you're one of the first 25, and get that discounted box set during the first 48 hours. That's about it. Been on for about a half an hour talking about this project. If anybody has any questions, make sure you hit me up. I'm gladly answer any questions about the book. I forgot to mention, we do have the add-ons for the first time. We added on, you can get the trade paperback for your Giant Robot Warrior Maintenance Crew at half off. It's only $5 as an add-on. If it's free, it's for Chuck. That's funny. Yeah, it's free. If you can be one of the first 20, technically it's not free, but if you're one of the first 25 backers, this is yours. For free. No additional charge, no additional shipping or anything. Again, we have a cool stretch goal or add-ons. We have the Giant Robot Warrior Maintenance Crew trade paperback, the Chase of Platoon Kickstarter trade paperback. Then we have the first issue or the cover A from Decisions if you missed the previous Kickstarter for that. And we have a really cool Cosmic Times sticker that we threw in the mix as well. So make sure you pick up those add-ons if you want. If not, please back the project. If you don't have the funds right now, you can't back the project. Maybe Dinosaurs and Cowboys don't interest you. Hey, do me a favor, share it out on social media. Let people know about this project. We're going to be running it through April 4th, and we can sure use your support. That's about it for right now. I hope everybody enjoyed. Well, not enjoy, but I hope everybody stuck through this video at least to the end. And I hope you back the project, The Good, the Bad, and the Prehistoric, now funding on Kickstarter. I'm Martin Piero. You can find out more about what we do at Cosmic Times at cosmictimes.net. I should throw this out there. Head over to our website and our events tab. We have a lot of cool events coming up. We're going to be at the Olo Comic and Toy Show in Orlando on March 28th. We're going to be at the Brick City Comic Con April 17th. We're going to be at the Southwest Florida Con in Fort Myers on May 2nd. We're going to be at Infinity Con Tallahassee June 5th and 6th. We're going to be in Daytona for the Daytona Beach Comic Con. I should put this up on the screen instead of just talking. Hold on a second. There we go. We're going to be at the Daytona Beach Comic Con September 18th and 19th. And on October 2nd, I'm bringing back our local show, PalmCon. I haven't done it in a couple years. This is the 10th anniversary of PalmCon. It's going to be at the American Polish Club where it first was back in the day. Again, all these links can be found at cosmictimes.net/events. So if you're going to be in Orlando March 28th, make sure you swing by the Olo Comic and Toy Show. I'm going to be there. A lot of cool folks are going to be there. I know Roland Mann's going to be there. Luke Stone's going to be there. A lot of cool local indie guys are going to be at this show. It's put on by our friends over at the Orlando Collectors Deviants. So make sure you check out the Olo Toy and Comic and Toy Show March 28th. And that's about it for me. Hope everybody checks out the project. Enjoy some Dinosaurs and Cowboys. And until next time, hey, stay cosmic.